Hello, 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 all my beautiful patriots out there. How is everybody on this gorgeous Saturday afternoon? Man, am I been running all over the place with my kids. We went to Becky's house, went swimming, had some lunch, got some yard work done, and finally got my signs up. Yay! Let's see, I've got Peter Meyer, John James, Trump, and I soon too will be having Scott Noto's in my yard too. So I hope everybody's having a great Saturday afternoon. Just wanted to let you know, if you are in Byron, I do have a couple of extra Trump signs. If you guys are brave enough to put one up, which is really sad, isn't that? It's really, really sad when I see people go, I'd love to, but I'm too scared to. Oh, guys. Hi, Daniel. Haven't seen you in a while. Hi, Brandy. Hey, Chica. Hello, Joe. So I did want to share something with you guys. So you guys know I have a problem with Shirkey, Mike Shirkey, our wonderful I'm a Republican. So I wanted to share something with you because I think it's really kind of funny, because this man kind of, I don't like somebody who is not, like, if he was just like straight up honest, was like, I'm a Democrat. Great, Shirkey, be a Democrat. I think you're stupid, but you have a right to be stupid. Here's what we find from Shirkey all the time. He's like, he plays, right? It's never, I'm a straight Republican, I'm a straight Democrat. No, he plays on this fence. We've seen him make comments against patriots before about, standing up for the Second Amendment, or how he's going to have us all arrested for brandishing our weapons at the Capitol, and you guys are going to have a great 8x10 that you can bring home with you. Okay, Shirkey, are you really a Republican? So I keep seeing these things. Let me see if I can bring this up. This is from his Facebook. Oh, and of course, it's not going to work. I always do this right before I come on live, and I'm like, okay, I've got it. And now it's not going to work. All right. So essentially, in this wonderful Facebook post he put, he's, screaming about Gretchen shutting everybody down and the poor business owners. And I'm like, Shirkey, dude, and then, on his page, of course, there's all these people going, this is why we vote Republican. Y'all, we have a Republican majority right now in Michigan, and we still are experiencing this. Why are we experiencing this? Because we have people like Shirkey who grandstand and make these huge statements about how horrible it is what Gretchen Whitmer is doing, and then they don't do crap about it. They do nothing about it. In fact, we had to pressure them into not giving Gretchen an extension on her emergency powers. So my question is, Shirkey, if you're so upset about what Gretchen is doing, what in God's name are you doing about it? Because we've seen time and time again where you could stand with the patriots who are rallying against her, and you don't. Instead, what are you doing? Instead, you stand with Whitmer, or you make your comments against the patriots that are willing to stand. And then he posts some video with some dramatic music in the background about how it's so horrible what's going on in Michigan, but yet, Shirkey, you do nothing. And you condemn those who try to do something about it. So I'm not going to be able to share this because my computer is being funky. Let's try again. Let's see. Yeah, it's not loading this part right here. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. So just go to his Facebook. It's actually kind of humorous, because if you don't know how Shirkey votes and you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, you think this guy sounds like a great Republican. I ask you guys to look up what he did for Medicare and Medicaid in our state. Wasn't the Democrats that pushed that through, y'all. He's for big spending. He's obviously for big government. So just keep in mind, again, this is what I'm talking about when I say just because they have an R in front of their name does not mean they're going to do what a Republican should do. Okay, here it is. It's loading now. I don't know. Here we go. So This is what I'm talking about when he makes these huge statements here. It's just, it's so ridiculous. Small businesses in Michigan have been crippled by Governor Gretchen Whitmer's shutdown. Now she's using the state to threaten their closures for not complying with our 160 plus confusing and contradictory executive orders. Transparency about decision making, not intimidation, is the best way to encourage safe behaviors. I need to remind you, this comes from the man who said that patriots that were rallying on the Capitol, on the lawn, this we're not talking about inside the building at this point, on the lawn, who were rallying to make sure Whitmer knew we weren't happy about these orders, made the statement that he was going to make sure that we were all arrested and had great 8x10s to bring home with us. Get your shit straight, Shirkey. You either are a patriot and you're upset about Gretchen, or your head's up her butt, but you can't have it both ways. And unfortunately, this is something we see time and time and time again from our Republicans in office. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some great, great Republicans in office right now. Oh, I think I found it. So this is his heart-wrenching, dramatic. Let's see if we can get it to play. Is it going to play? I mean, he even put like dramatic music behind it. There it goes. Nope. Not going to work today. Every time, guys. Every time I try to share something with you. All right. So you'll have to look it up for yourself. But it's right on his face for Facebook. It's Senator Mike Shirkey. Don't fall for this BS that they want to sell us. Listen, a true Republican would be doing absolutely everything they can do to make sure that our Constitution is respected. Conrad said, sounds like that blank blank is playing both fields. He's trying, but I think what's great is slowly the Republicans and the Patriots in the state of Michigan are slowly starting to wake up. You really just have to look at his voting records. He's about big spending. He's definitely not about the Constitution because he hates when people have guns for some reason. It's bad, guys. And he's the Senate Majority Leader, too. So we're talking about somebody with some real power here who pretends to be a Republican, yet every single time the Patriots or the Republicans try to stand up and try to, have a rally or show their disdain for Gretchen, he's one of the first ones to condemn them. So just pay attention to the fact that just because they have an R in front of their name does not mean they're going to hold to they're not going to conserve the Constitution, which is what conservatives are about. So I love you guys. I'm sure we'll have much more to talk about tonight on the Eagle and Badger Show. That's facebook.com/Eagle and Badger. At 9:30 tonight. We're also on Facebook, on YouTube now, so you guys can like and subscribe there, and like and subscribe the Facebook page as well. We really appreciate you guys following with us and sharing your opinions. It's absolutely amazing. So look into Mike Shirkey. He's just one of them that I really just can't stand. I really cannot stand. I can't stand somebody who can't take a hard stance on anything, who's just, like the dramatic video I was going to play for you guys. I laugh so hard because I'm like, okay, maybe he gets it. Maybe he gets it. And then in the end, he's like, and remember to wear your mask. So you're mad at Whitmer for shutting down the state, yet you're telling people to comply with her unconstitutional orders that, don't even make sense. Again, look into the science of the masks. They don't stop it. So why are you telling people, after telling people how horrible Gretchen is, to comply with her orders? I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys to decide, but definitely look into him. And I will see you guys tonight on the Eagle and Badger Show here on Facebook at 9:30. I hope you guys are having an amazing Saturday afternoon, and I'll talk to you soon.